Ooh. Oh man, those LED lights do weird stuff on the laptop. So what's going on? I am kind of disappointed that I haven't uploaded a video in, I think it's been 5 days. The reason behind that is I've been trying to kind of decide what I am doing. So the truck is almost done. I am still waiting on the headlights. I didn't want to have this, drag on for this long, but I've already ordered them. It's already been like 2.5 months since I ordered them. So, might as well just suck it up and just wait until they come. So that is kind of the ordeal with the headlights for the truck, why the front end hasn't been done and why there hasn't been, a final chapter to the truck rebuild where I do, the cost breakdown and all of that good stuff that everybody has been wanting to see. And, I have been wanting to kind of figure it out because I'm really not sure what I'm into it. I know it's, it's way cheaper than I could have bought a used one for. So that is, that's always good. But another thing that's kind of been on my mind and I've been kind of trying to resolve is the whole me not having a shop situation. So last week, it was like Sunday, I was on Craigslist. I found an ad that a guy wanted to rent a shop. It was and is a little bit too large, but I was fine with that. And the rent is going to be, since it is such a large shop, it is pretty high. But so I told him I wanted the shop, and now it's been a week later, and he still hasn't got back to me on it. So I'm kind of in this stagnant spot where, I can't, I don't know if I'm getting the shop. I don't know what to do. I don't want to like start tearing something apart because then if I get the shop, then I'm gonna have to move everything over there. So it's kind of this weird spot. So the shop, information about the shop, everybody wants to probably know. The shop is 5,000 square feet. It is a really big shop. It's $3,000 a month, which is, it's a lot of money. $3,000 a month just for a shop is quite a bit of money, especially when the only reason you're getting that shop is to do YouTube videos, and the channel would barely even support that as it is. So I would definitely have to kick my game up and probably do daily uploads, and then hopefully the channel grows, exponentially, so I could, pay for that, and then, actually maybe make some money. But, I was at that point where I'm just about to make some money on YouTube, and then I have to, start paying for like a $3,000 a month shop. So I am pretty, I was pretty stoked about it because I haven't had a shop that I could call my own for a long time. Even though it was a lot of money, it would have been, it's a lot of space. So 5,000 square feet is, 50 by, 50 by 100 shop. And to put that in perspective, so the whole building that Trevor's in, that's like the size of the shop. So I wouldn't have any really room constraints, and it was all new or is all new. So it would look really nice in videos. Also, the lighting is all LED, like the garage here at my grandma's house. So it would, in videos, it would be very appealing to the eye because people would watch the videos and there wouldn't be, it wouldn't be all dreary because, the lights are, really dim and stuff like that. So I was excited about that. Also, I was excited that I could have all my stuff in one spot, so you guys could kind of keep track of the project, so I don't have just random stuff scattered everywhere where you don't know what cars I have, because I haven't really shown anybody this S13 in a long time. It's probably been in the back of videos and all that stuff, especially like the VR4 over there too. Not many people that are new to the channel know about those cars and what's done to them or what will be done to them. And if they were kind of, lined up in kind of a project stage or a complete stage, people would kind of be able to follow the builds and the projects and everything. So that was another thing I was really pumped about, that you guys would be able to kind of follow what was going on with each project. All the projects would be, centrally located, and I could, work on them and kind of, jump around back and forth, and it would give me a better, a better feeling of what I need to get done with them, and I wouldn't have to be doing so much to start working on them. They would be ready to work on. Another thing was that the shop that I wanted to rent was so big that I could stick a paint booth in it, have all my cars in there, put a lift in there, and then there would still be a lot of room. I could put like a set of pallet racks and, have, engines and stuff and random stuff on those, but everything would be and could be really neat and tidy, which I do like. Having the space to be able to be neat and tidy is a big deal. So let's see. Type. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm not exactly sure where to go with this live stream. I want to definitely have my own shop, my own space, so I don't have to deal with, people telling me what to do and that I can't do stuff, and, get in that spot where like I can't actually work on a project because it can't, if it's there longer than a day, it's a big deal or something like that. So I was thinking about, my old boss said that I could most likely rent the space that I was using at the junkyard. The only issue with that I was having was that it's at a junkyard, and the thing about that is I can't leave anything outside because it's at a junkyard. Because I mean, when I go to a junkyard, I mean, I don't. If there's cars and stuff that look like they're not junkyard cars, you don't really mess with it. But not everybody's like that, so I don't want the G35 or something random sitting outside overnight, and then somebody gets to it and I'm missing stuff, covers or anything. So that's one big issue, is that there I would only have like, I think inside I probably would only have 3 spots, which isn't a big deal, but it's definitely not appealing. It is old, it is dingy, it is a junkyard. I mean, I don't have an issue with it, but I do kind of want to get to that stage where people are pumped about the videos. And I think the F350 video kind of, people were pumped about it. I've been looking at some other stuff that I want to do with projects and, rebuilding stuff, not just auction stuff, but just in general, like finishing some projects. I need to get a turbo manifold for the FD and, get that thing retuned with the new EFR, which is sitting right here. So, I mean, there is a lot to do, and it's just not enough space to do it. So I think that's what needs to happen. And 20 being the RX-7, I don't think, I don't know. If I went a 20B, you might as well go with 4-rotor. And if I'm going to go 4-rotor, they have like a billet 4-rotor. So I might as well do that. So it's just it runs, it drives, it just needs a turbo manifold. I don't want to go super crazy with it. I'm probably going to drive it tonight in probably like 30 minutes. But I mean, what do you guys think about, here, let's do this scenario. What do you guys think about renting the junkyard, or doing something at the junkyard, or renting like a really nice brand new shop, but it's going to be extremely big? And I really like the fact that it is big, because I won't have any space constraints. But also in that other realm is I won't have any space constraints. So, I mean, it will be it will be very vacant. There won't be, I mean, I'll have like a line of cars and it'll probably be like 6 or 8 cars and it'll still look like there's nothing in there. So let's see. Yeah, so the thing with the junkyard is it would save me money, and I have been looking at some, lots and everything to build a shop on. I probably wouldn't get a commercial lot because the water tap is quite a bit more expensive. So, residential right now, the water tap is 23,000, and I think commercial tap is like 35 or something like that, which is really crazy because most of the rest of the state is like $5,000 water tap. So, I mean, if I built a shop, it would be mine. The thing about it is, you have that initial investment. So, I mean, renting a shop, I don't have to pay, whatever a month, which kind of sucks because it's just like wasted money. But coming back to it, if I spent whatever, I think it'd be probably around the $150,000 to $200,000 range to build my own shop. It would be, all out of pocket because I can't get financed because I haven't had a job for 3 years, and that's not that big of a deal. But then, I'm 6 months or so into building the shop, and YouTube, won't really, people won't watch a shop build as much, I think, as a car build on a automotive channel. So it's a decision. I'm just the guy said he'd get back to me Monday, which sucks because today is Thursday. So hopefully Monday I kind of get he either calls me or lets me know what's going on. If I can't rent the shop, then I'm gonna have to figure something else out. I'm kind of in this spot where I don't know what to do. Especially, if you would have said that day, like, yeah, move your shit in, I would have been super, ready. I would just, start moving everything in, wouldn't have any issues like that. So I think it's just the fact that I've had to wait a week. I'm kind of second guessing myself and kind of doubting myself because it is a lot of money each month going out, and not that much money is coming in. So I mean, so it would kind of make me, I'd have to work hard to kind of, pay that bill each month. So, I'd probably have a lot more content. Right now, I'm like, just, I don't really have any bills. So I'm kind of, in that spot where I don't care, but I don't know. It's just weird. Go in with someone on it. I really don't want to go in with anybody. There's just, it's just kind of a pain because I don't want to have to really deal with the whole issue of like you're in my space, I'm in your space kind of stuff. I think before I moved down to Minnesota, me and Trevor were kind of at state. And I think that's the reason I'm so reluctant of, doing anything in that aspect, because I don't want to, have those same issues. So, I mean, I just hopefully get a call Monday. Just the whole wait is kind of second guessing me, myself and everything. So I haven't really read what's going on over here, but someone said flip some more houses. So I was almost I was looking at this guy. He like poured a pad and put the trusses and everything in, but he wanted too much for it. So I made him an offer. He didn't like it. So I was almost gonna, like, next week start building like this 3,500 square foot house that this guy started, but I told him I'd give him like 35 grand for what he already had because the permit was expired and all the plywood that was on top of the trusses was all weathered and stuff. So I would have had to rip all that stuff off and put new plywood down. But yeah, that would have been a big project, and I mean that kind of would have made me some money. But I mean, then I wouldn't have been able to do any YouTube stuff or any like car related stuff. So that's kind of another issue. Let's see. Let's see. Ooh, hi, a new subscriber. Tight. Is the truck done? It is not. I'm waiting on the headlights. If you would have watched the beginning of this, you would have heard that. $3K is a lot for a shop. Watching this in the shower. Wow. Put wheels and a 4-inch lift on the truck. I don't know. I've kind of been deciding what I want to do with the lift and the well, I mean, as in lift, I mean lower and the wheels, but I haven't really had time because this whole shop issue. But build a pole barn. I really don't want to build a pole barn. If I built anything, it'd be like a shop. Shop. Somebody asked if the shop that I'm going to rent has a lift. It does not. I'd have to put my own lift in there. I had a lift, but when I moved, it disappeared. So I will have to buy a new one. Quick walk around the S13. The S13 isn't really anything special. It has an LS in it, but I mean, it is in need of some work. It just happened here. Thoughts on a cheap, what is that? Oh, cheap giveaway. I don't know about like giveaways. I mean, they're kind of nice, but every time I did like a blow valve giveaway thing, and it really didn't get any like traction or anything like that. So it wasn't. It was like 100% free, and it's still like nobody cared about it. So it was kind of weird, and I'm kind of not big enough for a giveaway. If I did hold on, if I did a giveaway, I was gonna buy this other FD, and I probably would have gave away an FD, but then you have to, the FD is over $1,500, so you have to get lawyers and stuff involved so they can write rules, and right now it wouldn't be worth doing, especially if I have to pay so much for the car. So in FD, I'd probably have like 25,000 into the fees and everything. I would probably have, I don't know, I think it's like $6,000 initially, and then so I'd have to make like above 40,000 to make any profit, which is a lot of tickets. So I don't know. I just I'm not exactly too sure on giveaways. I know Trevor does all right with them, but he has way more subscribers than I do. So I just don't know. Somebody asked if I sold the Cummins. I still haven't sold the Cummins. So I mean, it is for sale, and I wouldn't mind selling it because it is taking up space. But I mean, it is a nice truck. My 6-liter started having a coolant leak, but it's been too cold to fix it. So, there is that. I've been needing to fix it so I could go tow a trailer, and then I want to use the 6.7, but I don't have the headlights. What am I doing with the 6-liter? The 6-liter is for sale, but the EGR bypass thing, the O-ring started leaking, so I got a new O-ring. I'm going to fix it and change the tranny pan gasket sometime. I think Saturday it's supposed to be like 60 degrees out. This whole week has been like 30 degrees and like super windy, so I haven't been able to fix it because I have to pull the intake manifold. But other than that, I'm looking for on the Cummins. I want to get like 32,000, and the 6-liter I want to get like 14,000. So I mean, if I could sell both those, that would be kind of helpful because I wouldn't have so much crap. I do like the 6-liter, and I really don't want to get rid of it, but I have so many cars. I mean, I have the that I'm like just kind of stagnant. I have the Volvo, which I want a 6-speed swap. I'm probably not going to get rid of that, but I have the Audi, the Cummins, the 6-liter Ford F-250, and then I have some other random stuff. So kind of want to get rid of that stuff so it's not just sitting around. But let's see what you guys are saying. Just started watching. What year is it Cummins? It's a 2013. It's a 6-speed manual. The only reason it is because the auto trannies blow up and the manual trannies never blow up. So, I mean, if you're going to tow, I would definitely recommend having a 6-speed and a Cummins. But if you want to bro truck it, I mean, a 6-speed isn't as fun, I guess. I don't know. I just have never liked, the 6-speed's great for towing, but if you're gonna if you want to I don't know how to explain it. If you want to cruise it around and bro truck, I'd definitely get like an automatic one. But then you have the chance and risk of blowing the auto tranny up. Let's see. Ooh, I don't even know who the DIY gang is, but thanks. You left them for me. Awesome. Sell the Audi. Yeah, it's for sale. I haven't had any interest in it. I thought I would, but I don't think anybody's getting their tax stuff back yet. Who's this Chris guy? Chris said how much? I don't know how much for what? Oh, the F-250, 14,000. What year is it? It's a 2005. How much did I pay for the F-350? The video will be done when the headlights come, and I hope they come soon because I'm really not pumped about not having a passenger side fender and driving around because I look like I don't know, it looks ghetto. I have like a $65,000 truck without a passenger side fender and a grill, and my headlights are all busted up and stuff. Oh, what's up, Hurricane Ian? On a bumper, I've been still looking for doors. I thought I found a door, and it was all full of Bondo. I got it. I DA'd it, and I was like, oh, there's some filler. I kept going, this huge dent. So I'm still looking for doors for the VR4, and I wish I could find them, because if I could find them, I could actually assemble a car and have it all like sealed up. I could have put the windows in and all that good stuff. And thank you for the $2. I appreciate that. Burnt to the ground Hellcat rebuild. I was looking at Hellcats a couple days ago, and the only issue I have with Hellcats is all of them, for some reason, I don't understand it, because they are an expensive car. Every single one of them has a salvage title, and I do not want a salvage title car. I mean, no car I own has a salvage title. This 240 right here. So this 240, supposedly my DMV says it has a salvage title, but it's like an Oklahoma title, and I guess they're green. So like Kelly Blue Book says it was at a dismantler, because I bought it from a junkyard in Oklahoma, and I think they like marked it as salvage, but the title isn't salvage. I just hate Kelly Blue Book or Carfax or whatever it is. It's just irritating. So I need to go to Oklahoma to get that title in my name, so they give me a green clear title instead of the DMV here that wants to give me a salvage title on it. So I don't know. Send photos of the F-250. It's silver. I wonder if I could put a picture on here. Let's see. Actually, let's see. I could pull it up on my phone. Pull it up on my phone. Who's this? Why are you messaging me? That's weird. Let's see. So I'm looking for the F-250 picture. It'll be a second. I have to scroll through a million photos. Oh, hold on. I think I found it. Maybe. No, that was when we were in Florida. All right, here it is. So let's see if you guys can. Oh, come on. There we go. Let's see if we can get this going. So this is the F-250. If you're interested in it, I mean, it is a good truck. I can't believe I'm trying to sell a truck on a live stream. It's kind of weird. But yeah, I do like that truck. But the F-350 is like driving a Cadillac around. So what's going on here? Let's see. I can't find a good bumper. I need to do my brake lines that are up against the firewall. I have to drop the subframe again too. Yeah, Hurricane Iron. Thanks for the $5. I have like, so where are they at? So I pulled. So I literally did the same thing. An ES 3000 GT, and you have to drop the damn engine to put them in. So I haven't done that yet. So I mean, yeah, that's I'm in the same boat. I want to get rid of the ABS, and I have these I have stainless steel brake lines somewhere. I have some stainless steel brake lines for it. I want to paint the calipers, and I can't, because you have to drop the engine to actually put those in. So it's kind of lame. The engine sits so close to the firewall, and then the lines are all like bent and stuff. I would recommend getting the proportioning valve off of the same thing. And if you're going to delete the rear steering, you could get the reservoir off of the non-turbo ones, because they don't have the rear steering ports on them, so they look a lot cleaner. And thanks for the $5, man. Like what I did with the F-350. Nice work. Thanks. Here, let me. I need to call. I think I need to call Trevor really quick because let's see. I'm probably going to put you guys on mute. I think I can put this on mute, maybe. Oh yeah, hold on. Let's see. Hey. Mute. So they didn't hear like the beginning of me bitching at you, huh? I am. Oh, yeah. But well, are you gonna go to dinner? Tight. Well, maybe I'll come by because you might actually be doing something. So tight. So yeah. All right, tight. So let's see. Why mute? On my eyes. What kind of potato? I'm filming with my Mac. It's the Wi-Fi. We're in the Stone Age down here. Did I get my new truck from Copart? Yes. 94 Gallant Rally project. I was thinking about a 22B Impreza. And if I did a Mitsubishi, I'd probably do a Gallant VR4 or a like Evo. So we'll see about that. I had a plan. Hold on. Somebody said 14K. I'm very interested. Chris, if you want to contact me, just DM me on Instagram. So my Instagram is in like the, I think it's in the description of my videos. I'm pretty sure it is. If not, it's just junkyard.dave. And just send me a message on there. And I guess we'll talk. But let's see. Do VR4s have specific doors, or are they the same as 3000 GTs? They're exactly the same as long as they have the that little trim piece, because it has like clips on both. They're the same. The ES ones just have like the little like thin strip. So I have been looking for good doors, and I've literally, I think, gotten 6 or 7 different doors, and all of them have been just trash. So my original ones got messed up from the dustless blasting, and I've just been, killing myself trying to find these doors. If I had them, I could have had this thing finished a long time ago and everything. So let's see what you guys are saying. When you're going to finish the 3000 GT. I'm going to finish it when I have some doors. I bodyworked the hood, and amazingly, the hood is, I don't understand how the hood is so heavy. The F350 hood is aluminum, but is like 3 times the size, and it is still lighter. So you can use my Gallant VR4. Ooh, I think that's what that means. Where did my name come from? You manage a salvage yard. So when I was in high school, I got my 240, and my nickname was 240 Dave for a long time. And then I started working at the junkyard when I was a like sophomore in college or something like that, And I worked at the junkyard for a long time, and then I just started just changed from 240 Dave to Junkyard Dave, and then I started my channel in high school, and it was some weird name, so I just changed it to Junkyard Dave because it kind of was an old nickname that kind of came back up, and I just ran with it. It was a lot better than my other YouTube names, so I'm kind of glad that I am using it and sticking with it because I really do like it. I also do like the logo that I designed. I definitely am excited about that. I just kind of was like messing with Photoshop one day, and I was like, that looks really tight. So I just went with it. And let's see, somebody said, let's see, tug of war. I don't know what that means. Let's see, what EGR delete, tuner, and exhaust do you use on the 6.7? So the exhaust is a JAMO 5-inch straight pipe. It has the down pipe, but you have to modify the down pipe to work on the 17 and 19s like I showed in my video. It's all stainless. They have aluminized, but the stainless it is more expensive, but it looks a lot nicer. It's stainless, so it'll hold up a lot better. I really do like the quality of the exhaust kit. Their welds are really, quality. You don't really see that in like diesel stuff. You get like an aluminized exhaust, and it like just comes pretty much just pre-bent, and it just slips all together. And the clamps just are like these like couplers that have like hangers and stuff on them. So, I mean, if you're gonna get exhaust, definitely recommend looking into JAMO exhausts. And I'm really pleased with mine. The tips, bolt right on. So if you rock chip your tip like my 6-liter, you could change it. So I'm really pumped about that. The tuner is an SET, and I mean, I am really excited. I was thinking about taking off the race tune. I've had it on the race tune since I started driving it. I might just put it on the next tune down, which I think is the hot street. And I do have the ability to put the tune on the fly switch in there, but I just didn't like that the tune on the fly, you have to connect it through the mass airflow sensor, or not the mass airflow, the intake air temp. And what it does is you just disconnect your intake ECU, and it just kind of fools it. I didn't want to do that because I didn't want my intake air temp to not be correct. So I'll just load tunes, and I don't have an issue with it because I just leave it. And what else? The EGR delete was, what was it? It was, man, what was it? It was, I can't think of the name of the kit. It's No Limit. The EGR delete kit is No Limit. And I got so instead of just blocking the EGR off, there is the option to have a bypass, and I would definitely recommend that because the coolant is supposed to flow through the EGR cooler, so you don't want to just block off a coolant passage. I would definitely recommend doing the little upgrade that they sell and buying the bypass. So, and thank you for the $5. Hopefully I answered all your questions. Ooh. Thanks for the $1, Danielle, or let's see, H&S race tune. Don't use H&S. No. Who's here from the road bash days? Tight. Let's see. When am I going to give credit to the music I steal? Actually, I don't steal it. I pay each month to use music. So all the music I use, I pay for. So I'm not going to give credit to stuff I pay for, which, if I was just stealing it, I'd probably give credit, but I have to pay for it. So I don't get copyright claims which is, you know, the only reason I pay for it. So let's see. Good day, Dave. Thanks, Supreme Wizard. What is this? 1992. What? Needs to work. What does that mean? 1992, 129,000 needs work. I don't know what that means. Let's see. Did the headlights arrive for the truck? They have not. So I'm kind of disappointed that I didn't just get OE LED headlights. I went and got aftermarket headlights, which were, I mean, they're quite a bit more expensive. I would have already had the factory LED headlights on the truck. The truck would have already been finished. I definitely have a few more videos to do with the truck. And, you know, one of those videos is going to be a comparison with the Jamo exhaust with straight piped and with a muffler on it. I ordered a decibel meter from, you know, eBay and everything. So just so people know what the difference is and what, you know, the readings are off the exhaust, I think that'd be a really good video. And then, you know, the other video, I need to pretty much assemble the truck. Once I get the headlights, I can put everything else back on. Everything else is finished. So, you know, I mean, everything's painted, the fender, the bumper. All I need is the headlights to put all that stuff back together. So, I mean, it's just kind of disappointing that I've had to wait. I think I ordered the lights, I think the day we got back from SEMA. So that was November 3rd or something like that. So it has been 2 months, maybe a little over 2 months. So it's just kind of what you have to deal with when you get some aftermarket headlights, I guess. I don't know. Let's see. Free VR4, dude. A free VR4. You're a wizard, Harry. How's it hanging? No, it's not too bad. VR4 day free. Gallant VR4. I'm so confused by this. Notice the free VR4 rally project? What is going on? Do you think Trevor Ellis swapping the Saab is a good idea? I think that idea has died. I think it has shriveled up and died. Any thoughts on a block heater? The trucks come with a factory block heater. We're talking about Gallant VR4s. Gallant VR4s. I know. I understand what we're talking about now. Tight. I'm just kind of behind. A king of the hammers. Joe has a VR4 for you. Joe, send me some pictures of your Gallant VR4 to my Instagram. There's one up here for sale. It's fully built though. And I think the guy only wants $5,000, but I've just been, I don't know, I don't need like another project before I finish some stuff. So that's kind of where I've been at. But yeah, send me a picture and I'll look at it. I definitely want to get my VR4 right here finished. I mean, I've been wanting to drive this thing, but I can't find any damn doors. So I'm about to buy an F-350 dually 2019 that was wrecked on Copart here in Houston. The same thing you did pretty much. It's going to be huge help. Tight. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't that much work. I mean, the biggest thing was waiting on parts. If I didn't have to wait on parts, I mean, I don't know. It would have been done like in 5 days. Oh, I was. So this is kind of what sucks about the auction. So I almost bought a Lotus Evora that was like, it was $29,500. It was literally barely hit in the front. All I would have had to do is, you know, fix and paint the bumper, fix and paint the hood, and maybe some other stuff. The airbags didn't deploy. It still ran and drove. I mean, it was a really tight car. It had like 3,000 miles on it, but it literally, I saw it and I was gonna buy it, and like before I could even click the buy button, it was like gone, and it just like popped up. Like, so like some stuff on the auction just goes crazy quick, and some stuff, you know, just lingers on there. Like the truck that I rebuilt was on there, and I saw that like 2 days before, and I was like, oh, this thing's gonna be gone, and I was surprised that nobody bought it. But I guess they were just worried. I didn't see anything with the frame. I didn't think the frame was going to be messed up when I bought it, but you know, I'm glad that it kind of scared people, because it kind of got me a good deal, and then I could, you know, do this whole project. And I really want a 17. Now after having the 17, I kind of you know, I'm kind of pumped about it. It has the heated steering wheel and stuff. You like remote started, and when you get in, the steering will be hot. So let's see. F350 color is caribou. Yes, it is. What turbo am I going to put on the RX-7? So I would say get to 100 likes and I'll show it to you, but that'll never happen. So I'll just show it to you guys. Oh my God, it's heavy. Holy shit. Oh yeah. The only turbo that counts. The only turbo that counts. This guy right here. This guy right here. Borg Warner. They should sponsor me, because I talk so much shit about Garrett's in everybody's videos. So yeah, best turbos. The one thing I think is funny is that people compare like the old like journal bearing Borg Warners and to like the new ones, and they're like, oh yeah, Borg Warners are pieces of crap. And yeah, you're comparing it to like an ancient like journal bearing one that you paid like $600 for. These turbos are like, I think this one was 2,300, and they're not cheap, but I need to put this on the FD. The only issue, I need to get an exhaust manifold. So been looking for one of those, because mine's kind of a piece of crap. Should you buy an FD? If you can buy one, I'd buy one. I mean, they're definitely, you know, cool cars. They're gonna only increase in value, and stuff like that. Ooh, gave me a like anyway. Am I an engineer? I did engineer for a company, and then I got laid off. So technically right now I'm a YouTuber, not an engineer, but I do know how to do SolidWorks, and I do know how to do all kinds of engineering BS, but I technically am not an engineer, I guess, because I don't have an engineering job. So yeah, I know how to do SolidWorks. I was certified for 2017 Polyworks, and you know, the Faro. I got certified in that Faro arm and laser scanner and all kinds of stuff. I was got some military certification for transfer switches, and I don't know, just companies. The only reason I haven't got another engineering job is because, so we can go into the building your success part of my YouTube channel. So it's great to get like a college degree or something, or get educated in some sort of field, even if that's an apprenticeship. But the thing about it is, if you're relying on a company to retire off of nowadays, it's not going to happen. Companies don't care about their employees. They only care about themselves. I mean, if you're a big company and you have all this, you know, they have excess employees, you're so large. Cummins was so large that once my manager got laid off, I was pretty much in this spot where I got screwed. because then you get stuffed in the next manager that doesn't even know you. They're just going to lay you off. So that's what happened with me. Is I got kind of in a spot where my manager got laid off because they're downsizing. I got stuck in this weird group with some it was so I did energy solutions. I got stuck in this controls group. So they didn't even know what I did. And I was working for power generation, but I also worked with the EBU. It's like the engine business unit. So my new boss didn't know what I did because I didn't do anything on her team. So it was just kind of like this weird shit show. And the thing about it is companies don't care. But if you do something like get an apprenticeship or, start your own business, even if, down the road, you're only making, I don't know how to explain it. If you're making just enough to get by, you're at least working for yourself, and you can write a lot of stuff off, which is really helpful when, at the end of the year, when you do taxes and stuff. You might not see it as, some people look at jobs, they're like, they make, 6 figures. I make over 6 figures. And a lot of girls, look for guys that make over 6 figures. You don't have to make 6 figures to have a successful business or job. I mean, it's just how our, our economy and stuff is. It's just, I don't know if it's the economy. That's not the right word. I don't know. It's just how things are and how people view success. It's not always what you make. It's if you're happy about it. And I really like what I'm doing right now. I did like what I was doing for Cummins. I really liked that. That was a really good experience, and I did do a lot of cool stuff. I wasn't really excited how things ended up because I didn't get a chance to prove myself to my new manager. She was just kind of like this idiot, but at least my old manager liked me, and all the people that I worked with did. So that's all that really mattered. And it does go to show you that my old boss at the junkyard, lets me use stuff. So I mean, it's not that I get this weird taste in my mouth because it kind of makes me, because I got laid off, it kind of makes me feel like I was a bad employee, but I actually went above and beyond a lot, just like I did when I worked at the junkyard. And when I worked at other places, it's just weird. But somebody said, Alex said, love the content, keep up the great work. Thanks, Alex, and thanks for the $2. See what you guys are saying. Somebody wants my F-350. Paint the bumper. The F-350 bumper I painted. Do I have a 6-liter? I do have a 6-liter. It's for sale. Future F-350 mods. I want to do a lowering kit / lift and some wheels, but I probably gonna see what I can find. I'm not exactly sure what kit I want to go with, which is there's so many different, diesel trucks have so many different things, but the new ones, they're coming out with all this stuff, which is nice. Alex would give me more if he could. I mean, anything helps, and I'm really excited when the people that watch my videos support the channel, and I'm excited. Do I have a 6? Yeah, I have a 6-liter. Would I sell the Volvo wagon? So I was pretty disappointed that. So 2 days ago on the auction, there was a 2005 V70R, 6-speed manual. It was barely hit on the passenger side, like it needed a fender and a bumper and a headlight, and it went for like $850 and it had like 120,000 miles. So I was like, wanted to get that, but I don't know, I woke up too late or something and I just missed out on it. I was kind of disappointed because I would have got that and sold mine. I would sell it. I have like $2,800 into it. So, I mean, I kind of want a 6-speed one. It has, high miles. It has a clean title. So it has brand new tires on it. It needs the tranny updated though. The computer like forgets where it's at when it's shifting sometimes. Is the interior? No, the interior lights on my 6-liter are factory. No, the blue lights are in the 2017. Your son Ethan said hello. Hi back. Thanks. If you're interested in the Volvo, just DM me on Instagram. How's it going? Not too bad. Man, this is almost gone on for an hour. If you see new Volvo parts prices, you would not like them for long. I don't mind Volvos, and the prices aren't bad. They're pretty much the same as anything. What's up with a Z car? I almost bought a Z car a couple of days ago, but somebody beat me to it. So my 240Z is stagnant. It's in a shipping container. I want a shop so I could actually work on it. I really haven't done anything else with the designs on it, but I was kind of messing with some other stuff, sending it off to hopefully get machined and made. Once I get back, I can do some stuff, but it's just like a process. It's like 4 weeks. Every time you do something, have something made, it's like 4 weeks. So GT500 Super Snake. Oh, they're new. What's the most my 6-liter hauled? I don't know. I towed a 53-foot trailer back from Minnesota, and it had the LS coupe on it. It had the Audi on it, and I feel like I was really overweight. I think, I don't know, the truck weighs like, I think the truck weighs like 8,000 pounds without anything in it, because I took some stuff to scrap. I was at like 15,000 pounds. So the truck and the trailer was like 15,000 pounds. And then I think the Audi weighs like 3,500. The 240 weighs like 2,500. And then I had the whole bed full of just, parts and stacked all the way to the top of the cab and strapped down. I mean, I feel like I was towing like 10,000 pounds or something, or I don't know exactly how much I was towing, but it was a lot. It was very, I don't know. I wasn't too angry. I had to do like 55 for a long time because there was like a huge headwind in Nebraska. So I kind of just was like fighting it for like ever. I wish we had more cool like foreign diesels, like the Nissan Patrol, or the Mitsubishi diesels, but America's EPA crap like got us. What about restoring a wrecked Lamborghini? I'd have to find one with a clean title. Is the thing about it, and I don't really want to make my channel just rebuilds. I think that's not what I am. I have done rebuilds in the past, and I just did the F-350 rebuild, but I don't want to become like just a rebuild channel, even though that they do extremely well. I think they do well is because you can bust the rebuild out so quick. I mean, if I would have had all the parts, I could have busted the truck out in a week, had, a month worth of videos, and then, done the next thing, and then had like another month worth of videos in like a week. So I definitely want to do a few rebuilds a year, but I don't want to just focus on rebuilds. I want to, I mean, like factory rebuilds, like the truck. Like I did do some upgrades to it, but I don't want to just get wrecked auction cars and just fix them, because there's no fun in it. It's really simple. There's no like, it's not really a skill. I mean, dudes do it at body shops all day long, but I think it just does so well because you can do them so quick and you're not fabricating anything. You're just like fixing, you're just replacing components and fixing a car. I mean, you're not doing anything special. So, I mean, I don't think I did anything special to the truck. I've been doing it for a long time. I just, it's just simple, but Trevor got 8 miles per gallon. My truck has been getting, well, it's been going up. So it's at like 15 miles per gallon on the race tune. I feel like, because whenever I'm driving, it's like almost around 20. I haven't towed anything with it, but I don't think, I feel like you'll probably get like towing around 12 to 15 easily. And, I don't think it's going to be 8. I just think, I don't know what's up with his truck, but it just gets like weird gas mileage all the time. So next project, I found a Corvette. The only issue is it doesn't have a title at all. But the plus side is it probably runs nines at the drag strip. I'm not really that fond of drag racing, but it kind of would be funny to buy it. I probably could buy it for like $5,000. So I don't know. It has a shitload of nitrous. Like when Paul Walker goes and puts like a shitload of nitrous in his Eclipse, it probably has the same amount of nitrous in it. But I don't know. I think it'll be tight. It definitely. I feel like it'll run nines easily, but I don't know. I don't know if I want to like start drag racing. I mean, it does. It is easy. I definitely think drag racing is to launch is not easy, but to drag race is I believe easy. So I have drag race. I did do some drag racing in high school, and I kind of got bored of it. But I mean, running a 9 second probably isn't as easy to be consistent. But I mean, you probably could get in there every so often. I'm not trying to be professional drag racer, but fun fact is my grandma's friend is like Robert Height's um, aunt or something like that. I don't know. My dad was like trying to get like his trophy or something from him. I don't exactly know what he's trying to do, but he was like gonna throw it away, and my dad was trying to get it. So do I have a 7.3? I do not. So I think It's been an hour. I didn't think this live stream was going to go this long, but I think I'm going to end this live stream. Thanks for watching, and everybody that donated really helps the channel out a lot. Thank you, and I appreciate it. And see you guys next time.